back, everyone. So the last time we were able to capture sector 56, and today we are going to try to attack this sector 55 to be able to get at least one sector closer to this sector 54, where there's this third sap processing plant, and that is our next primary objective. So today we have only 2 mercenaries in the daily mission, which are Ivan and Hamos, and so it is going to be kind of a tough day, I think, because having just 2 mercenaries in this kind of at this phase of the game is going to be kind of hard, I think. But we're going to do the best we can with the tools that we are given.
Okay.
At least both of these guys have very good armor, so I think. So we are getting an attack. Okay, it's sector 25. So it is this sector. So they're just Santino is just trying to capture these sectors with a lot of trees to make it harder for us financially. Fortunately, they weren't able to capture that sector. Yeah. So, basically, let's take a look at this settled image. So this sector 55, it has also a lot of water in there, and there seems to be some kind of island in the middle of the sector. So I really am hoping that there's going to be some kind of bridge there that we can use to get on that island in case there's enemies on the island. And yeah, I guess that's my primary concern. I actually... yeah, we don't even have the knife with us, so I'm really hoping that we don't have to try to swim to that island in order to capture the sector, because of course it is very, very dangerous. And the sector has 5 trees, so it would be very nice to also get those extra trees for the next day, and still our financial situation is not great, so let's hope that we are able to get those trees. And yeah, I guess there's nothing else to be said. We are going to travel to this sector, and let's hope that we don't have too long way to swim when we come to the sector, because I think that there's like a little bit maybe of water there. So let's hope that we are going to have to swim there. So yeah, let's start moving forward.
Sure.
Okay. That's a good way to start the sector. Immediately we see an enemy there. So I think that Ivan has to walk here, and then he will... Aha! The enemy is already wounded. Yeah, but Ivan has to walk here in order to be able to shoot him. So... But Hamos... Yeah. If Ivan goes here, he will be able to take one shot. And then Hamos could come here, and he could also take one shot. So maybe we could actually do that.
Хорошо.
And we'll go here. And is it 5? No, it's 6. So he will be able to only take one shot. Then Hamos can come here. Yeah, okay, let's take one shot and see if we are going to be able to take care of this enemy. Critical. Oh shit. Yeah, so it's not the perfect way to begin the sector. Definitely not the best way.
Okay.
But we don't have any choice. Hamos has to come here. And this guy has a rifle of some kind, so it's very, very dangerous. But yeah, definitely we have to get rid of this guy, so Hamos will take one shot.
Not bad.
He didn't. Wow! Yeah, so he has this rifle. He had this rifle. And yeah, this is very, very nice indeed. That is the best weapon that we have found so far. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, but now we really have to be worried because Hamos isn't in any kind of cover, and there's a guy here with a rifle, so it is possible that Hamos is going to get seriously injured. So let's hope that that won't happen. Yeah. Okay, this was not an ideal start to the sector, although the rifle is certainly very good thing that we found that. But I think that now we have to get into cover.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So I can go here, and Amos can maybe go behind this bush, and he can even like take the rifle, I think. Or maybe after 1 or 2 turns. Yeah, he will go behind this bush and just kneel there. And Ivan... Yeah,
Хорошо, хорошо.
Ivan can maybe go here. Can kneel down there. Okay, let's see what this enemy does. And of course at this point there has been gunshots, so it's likely that some other enemies might be coming to this direction as well. So the most likely direction where they would be coming, or perhaps even the only direction, is this direction. So I think that it's important to get Ivan into a spot where he will be able to where he also has some kind of cover from the bullets coming from the east. So I think that maybe he can go like here. It is not ideal position to taking out this enemy, but at least he will be in good cover. Other options would be like maybe this spot, but I think that this is actually very dangerous spot. If there would be enemy coming from this direction, I mean Ivan would be completely at his mercy because he only has 3 action points left. So I think that he can go here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
And he can take maybe 1 shot. Wow, very nice shot. So now he can kneel down. And Hamos, he can maybe take a couple of shots. Wow! Very nice shot. Okay, this enemy didn't leave anything behind, but I'm still extremely happy that there is this, that we found this rifle. Extremely happy. Okay,
a 12-gauge rifle in good condition with 1 bullet.
Double-barreled combat shotgun with a 6-shell capacity offers fast, long-range operation and has made the standard 12-gauge virtually obsolete. Yeah, so it is also a shotgun in a way. And yeah, so we can end the turn here. Yeah, as I predicted. So there's an enemy coming from the southwest. So let's see if Ivan can spot him.
Sure.
There's a lot of enemy movement. Really a lot of enemy movement. But here you could see how strong Ivan's armor really is. I mean, this guy threw a grenade straight to Ivan and was able to hit him, but Ivan didn't take any damage because he has so strong armor. Although his armor actually suffered quite a lot. I think that he had like 87% armor before the grenade, so it really did some bad damage to Ivan's armor. But Ivan himself didn't take any damage, so that's why I was feeling so so comfortable coming to this sector, because I thought that these guys have so strong armor that they will be able to fight the enemies. Although it would seem that we are facing very strong resistance in this sector. There's guys with rifles and also guys with grenades, so we have to be careful with the enemies in this sector. I could go here, and then he would be able to take the shot. If this guy has more grenades, then it's very, very dangerous to go there. And I could also back up maybe here. But that could also be potentially dangerous. So we can maybe think about whether we want to do that. And Hamos, Hamos definitely needs to get closer in order to be able to help Ivan. So maybe Ivan can go like... yeah, I think that the best idea is to back up. Ivan can back up here, I think.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Or maybe here. Yeah.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Let's go here. Does he still see the enemy? Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Here. So now they both are in positions where they can take on the enemy. Yeah. So this enemy really has a lot of grenades. So we have to take him out as quickly as possible. I think that Ivan actually has quite good line of fire here. I mean, there's no bushes directly in the way except for these ones that are like right next to him. So he might actually take 2 shots here, or even 3 shots. So let's try 1 shot. Very nice. Now he can take 2 additional shots, I think.
Хорошо.
The enemy even left a grenade there, so that is very, very good. So we're going to get some very, very nice loot from this sector. Maybe Hamos can just wait here. He can maybe stand up, and he will leave some interrupt time for himself.
When Miss Brenda first come here, much boats come this way, but they get stuck. In southeast, big hill of sand be underwater.
Okay, so this used to be some kind of important shipping harbor, and a lot of boats got stuck. There's some kind of hill southeast underwater. Okay, that's interesting. So here somewhere there's some kind of hill, some kind of sandy hill. So maybe they're... I'm not sure if these things that Hamos says in the beginning of sectors, if they have some kind of relevance always to the sector, like if there could be like some kind of treasure here that we could find or something like that. But maybe we can at some point when we have time, we can maybe try to check these areas also, if there could be like treasure chests or something like that. Yeah, so there's a grenade. Maybe we can just leave it there for the time being and come get it later. And yeah, now we can just start going forward.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very dangerous sector, so we need to be cautious when we proceed. So no enemy movement, so we can just proceed forward.
Хорошо, хорошо.
And by the way, if there is some kind of pause in the commentary or in the video that I just don't do something for a while, it is because I'm also checking the recording software, because I have had some lag with the video, and I'm trying to determine whether I need to change some like DOSBox options or other things while I'm recording in order to prevent the game from having this kind of lag. So please excuse me if there is some kind of delay in the video. Okay, so I don't think that there are any more enemies in this this little land area here. There was already 2 enemies and we took care of them. So basically the strategy in this sector is going to be to just follow the land area here and take out all the enemies that we can find from this area. And then yeah, let's see. Aha. So there's a broken bridge. So and there's no other bridge to this island, I presume. And there is a house there. So yeah, I don't get very good vibes from this sector. So maybe we have to swim across the water in order to get to this this island. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully we will be able to take care of all the enemies before we have to swim over the water to the island. Yeah, so I can go forward a little bit.
Хорошо.
And Hamos will follow him.
Okay.
Maybe Hamos can go here.
Okay.
And Ivan can... Okay. Can go maybe here. 20 points, so it's quite tough terrain to
Хорошо.
travel, so let's see. He can maybe go here, he can leave some interrupt time. Definite movement noise coming from the west, okay. So hopefully Ivan will be able to spot this guy. Definite movement, so he's somewhere over here. From the west. So it is kind of dangerous to go forward. Ivan is experience level 4, so we could just maybe stay here. And he could try to interrupt when the enemy comes closer. But this is not a perfect cover, so I would actually rather go here.
Хорошо.
And Ivan can stay there and just try to interrupt. I'm just being overly cautious about the grenades. So, for instance, here, if the enemy comes and he has a grenade, then he will be able to hit both of our guys if he throws the grenade, like here in the middle. So maybe Hamos could go back up a little bit. Yeah,
okay.
Let's back up a little bit with Hamos. Okay, and now we try to interrupt in case the enemy comes closer. Okay, southwest.
Sure.
Yeah, there's the enemy. Unfortunately, the enemy is behind some bushes there, so we will not be able to hit him now. So I think that we will just back up a little bit.
Хорошо.
Yeah, here. Can Ivan still see the guy? No. And Hamos also interrupted. He could potentially try to shoot. Or he could just go to better cover. He could go here. Or here. Yeah, let's just take it cautiously.
Okay.
So he can go here. And let's see what the enemy does. We don't see him now, so maybe Ivan can go to the spot.
Sure.
And the enemy's there. It is possible that Ivan could hit him here, but maybe it's better idea to try to interrupt.
Хорошо.
So Ivan can go here. he still has some interrupt time, and Hamos also has some interrupt time.
Huh?
Okay, Evan interrupts, but he doesn't see the guy. But he is in a very good cover here. I mean, there's a lot of thick pushes, so I don't think the enemy will be able to hit him. Okay, maybe Hamos can go here.
Okay. Bad.
Okay, he spotted the guy.
Huh?
If Hamos goes here, then he won't be able to take a shot anymore, so... I guess he could try to shoot here. This is 8 points. This is 4. Yeah, if he shoots with 6, he can go here, and this is even thicker push cover, I think. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
We can go here. Oh, let's hope that some other enemies are not waiting here. Ivan could go here. Yeah, I mean, this enemy is strong, and I'm not counting on the fact that these enemies don't have armor, because we have been facing so tough enemies. The first couple of enemies that we have faced here, they have been very, very tough, so maybe some enemies also can have very thick armor, so this would be kind of a risky move. But definitely we have to take care of this enemy pretty soon, so maybe I could go here. He could take at least like one shot, and then he could come back. He could come at least like here, maybe. Okay. Yeah, let's try that.
Хорошо.
That one comes here. He can take one shot, and afterwards he can come here, I think. Wow. Okay, the enemy is wounded. Ah, he could actually take 2 more shots. Yeah, I think that is our best bet, because we did need to take care of this enemy. So yeah, Ivan can take 2 more shots. Yeah.
Хорошо.
And we also find some of these shotgun shells, so that is very, very good. Yeah, that was the only item that we found. Yeah, okay. Very good indeed. So we can just kneel down and we can end the turn. Okay. And then we just proceed forward. I'm actually pretty happy how this sector has gone so far. We have been able to take care of some very tough enemies, and even though Ivan was hit
Хорошо.
with a grenade, he didn't suffer any injuries, so I am pretty happy about that. I'm just gonna just constantly go forward a little bit, and maybe he can leave some interrupt time. Yeah. So let's just go forward. We can again leave the shotgun shells here for the time being. And Ivan can go here. He still has some interrupt time, and Hamos can just cautiously go forward a little bit.
Okay.
Be here. And both of our guys have the extended ears, I think. Yeah. So we should be able to hear the enemies before we see them. So I think that we have the advantage over the enemy in that regard.
Хорошо.
So there's some kind of sign there. Dangerous tides. So it is. Yeah, because of course the sector is next to the ocean, so there's probably some pretty heavy tides there, and pretty heavy wind and storms.
Okay.
Or maybe it's a metaphor. Maybe it's a metaphor for the dangerous nature of this sector. Maybe it could actually mean that there's mines in this sector. But yeah. Okay, let's just end the turn. Okay, so Hamos can just go forward, I think. Like here.
Okay.
And
Huh?
I can go here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Ah, faint movement noise coming from the west. Okay, so it's still faint, so the enemy is still quite far away.
Я вижу противника. Меня он не видит.
Okay, there's the enemy. I could go maybe could go here, and then next turn, if the enemy doesn't move anywhere, then he could take a shot, or he could just stay here. But this interrupt means that the enemy has also seen Ivan. So no, let's just stay here. I can just kneel down. He can stay here.
Я вижу противника. Меня он не видит.
Oh shit! So there's two enemies there. Strong enemies. So I think that we might use the grenade here because these enemies can potentially have rifles and heavy armor and things like that. So Hamos has the grenade. So there are two enemies here. So if we bring Hamos a little bit closer, maybe like actually if we bring him here, I think that he should be able to give the grenade to Ivan, and then Ivan could throw it. Maybe Ivan could first try to spot these enemies.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Go here. Yeah. Two pretty strong enemies. So if Hamos comes here, he has still 7 action points. And I think that he should be able to give the grenade to Ivan from 2 squares distance. So let's do that. He can come here. And let's see if he will be able to give the grenade to Ivan. Is one grenade enough, or do we want to give both? I think we want to give both. So he can just give it to here, I think. And then Ivan can put the grenade in his hand. And he should be able to throw the grenade here. And then after that he can go behind the bush, I think. Yeah. So he will throw the grenade here. Very nice.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Go here. And Hamos can... yeah, he doesn't have any time, so he can just stay there. Okay. That was actually a mustard gas grenade. Because normally this kind of gas grenade, gas explosion is stun grenade, and it only does 1 damage, but since the grenade actually did this significant amount of damage, it was a mustard gas grenade, and now I'm actually regretting the fact that I didn't give Ivan this second tear gas mask, because if you have the tear gas mask on, then these mustard gas grenades don't do any damage to your guys. So the enemies are still here. Ivan has lost some stamina, so I'm not sure if he will be able to throw the grenade this far. And of course we need to try to conserve the grenades, but I mean this is the kind of moment when we have to use them, because it is very, very crucial that Ivan doesn't get heavily injured during this day. So I'm seriously considering throwing another grenade here. So Ivan could throw a grenade, or he could back up. He could go here. Or here. Yeah, this is a tough decision. Either throw the grenade and waste it, or he can back up. And then Hamos could also back up, like here, maybe. So if Ivan throws the grenade, Hamos could maybe go like here, or he could go here or here, and he could try to shoot this guy.
Да?
Yeah, I'm really torn here because the grenades, we don't have many grenades. I don't think that we even have any other grenades in our base. We maybe have 1 or 2 Molotov cocktails there, but that's it. So this is a very valuable resource, and this also can be used for opening doors, so it's really valuable. So this is very difficult decision. Do we try to save the grenade and just back up, or do I throw the grenade? It's a really difficult decision at this point. And we might even end up wasting the grenade because Ivan has lost some stamina and he's injured, so maybe he cannot throw the grenade that far. So I think that, yeah, at this point we are just going to back up. So Ivan can go here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
And he will kneel down. And Ramos, you go here.
Okay.
So we have our guys a little bit apart, so we can try to attack the enemies from 2 directions in case they come here. So I think that is a pretty good strategy. So let's try to surprise the enemy. Okay, so there's one enemy. Actually, I think that Ivan has pretty good line of fire here, and the enemy is still so far away, and because he's injured, I don't think that he should be able to throw another grenade at Ivan from that distance. So I think that Ivan can just take 2 shots from here. So let's take a fully aimed shot. Okay, wasn't able to hit. And then another one, and then we can kneel down. Very nice. So we can kneel down there. And Hamos, he doesn't see the guy, I presume. Yeah. So he could maybe go here. Maybe he can go here. He still doesn't see the guy, but he has some interrupt time. Okay. Still, yeah, this is still the same enemy. Amos could maybe come here.
Okay.
He still doesn't see the guy. He could maybe try to take one blind shot.
Да?
Ivan still sees him, so he could... Yeah, I think the best idea is just to try to shoot him from here. Okay, wasn't able to hit.
Me?
And Amos could try to take one blind shot. It's very unlikely that he will be able to hit though. So I think he can just go back and he can try to interrupt from here. Okay, the enemy's bleeding. And he is still coming forward. Okay, so Amos interrupted, so he will be able to take 2 shots from here. So let's do that. I wonder if this would be better position to try to shoot this guy. I mean, of course, there's less bushes in the way, but this bush is also like a little bit more in the way. Or he could maybe go here and try to take a shot from here. Then at least this big bush would not be in the way, so... Yeah, it is difficult. Let's see. Ivan still sees this guy, so he will also be able to take a couple of shots. Or Ramos could just try to shoot from here, and he would maybe back up here. So at that point the enemy wouldn't be able to hit him, I think. So he can maybe take 2 shots, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
No.
behind. Ah, a mustard gas grenade. Yeah, we are getting some really good loot here. So definitely at this point I still think that this has been worth it. This sector has been worth it, even though Ivan is slightly injured. But we are getting some really nice loot here. So yeah, I think that Ivan can just stay there, and Hamos can stay here, and we can try to interrupt in case this other enemy comes to search for us. Okay.
Done.
Yeah, we can just start moving forward, I think. Hamos can go here,
Okay.
and
Done.
Ivan can go maybe here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Черт.
Okay, so the wounded enemy is there. If Ivan goes here, or here, I think this is better position. He could still take a shot. And this guy doesn't have the grenades because this, or at least it is unlikely that he has grenades because this other guy dropped the mustard gas grenade. So I don't think that this guy is going to have the grenades. Of course we could just play this cautiously and put Ivan back here, since we have at least spotted the enemy now. So yeah, maybe I'm going to do that.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So I will just back up, and Hamos will stay here and he will try to interrupt. Okay.
Done.
Okay, I guess Ivan can just
Хорошо, хорошо.
go forward a little bit.
Хорошо, хорошо.
He can go here, and he can kneel down there. Hamos. He could go here. Yeah,
Okay.
just go there, kneel down. Let's see if we can spot the enemy.
Bad.
Okay, enemy's there. Yeah, I think that Hamos can just stay in this place because he's in perfect cover. So if this enemy doesn't have a grenade, he will not be able to hit Hamos. So the enemy went there.
Done.
He's not in very good cover actually. I think that Ivan should be able to hit him from here. He doesn't have any bushes directly in the way, so yeah, Ivan can just take a couple of shots from here. Nice.
Хорошо.
Did he leave something behind? Aha! M16 ammo, so yeah, this is very nice. We're getting some very good loot. Now I'm just hoping that some enemy will also drop an M16 rifle, and at that point we would just... our entire situation would be completely renewed and reversed. And we would be in so much better situation at that point. Because we have really been... short of ammo and short of good weapons. So at least this rifle that we got now, it's going to be of great help. So yeah, Hamos can start going forward, I think.
Okay.
So we have already taken care of 4 enemies. So hopefully that's the majority of the enemies in this sector. Hamos can go here.
Okay.
And Ivan can also go forward a little bit. Like here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Yeah, this duo of Ivan and Hamos has been really effective so far. They've been able to take care of 4 pretty
Хорошо, хорошо.
dangerous enemies.
Я вижу противника. Меня он не видит.
Okay, I haven't spotted an enemy there. So yeah, I think that he could just go here. And the enemy is already poor. So he can just try to shoot him. Maybe this is not the perfect cover. If there's an enemy here, then he would be able able to shoot Ivan, so I'm not sure if this is the best idea. And the enemy hasn't seen Ivan yet, because Ivan was able to like surprise him. So Amos could also come. He could come somewhere over here, maybe. Over here. He could also try to shoot. Yeah, he could also come here. Okay, maybe Ivan can come here and
Хорошо, хорошо.
he has very strong armor, so he should be able to survive if some enemy is able to ambush him. Okay, this enemy has very strong armor. Maybe Amos can just stay here and he can try to interrupt. He was able to interrupt. So now Amos could maybe come like here, and there he can take 2 shots, so let's do that.
Okay.
He can take 1 shot with 8, I think. And 1 shot with 4. Okay, that's nice. So the enemy went there. Okay. And now I just realized that I left all the bullets behind with Ivan, and they're somewhere around here, I think. Yeah, so we need to get those after killing this enemy. Yeah, so Amos could maybe go. He could go maybe here, and Ivan could come next to him, and they both can shoot the enemy at that point. Or Amos could just go here, and he could take maybe 2 shots. The enemy is wounded, and he has the very strong armor. So I think the best option is to actually come here with 2 guys, and they can both shoot the enemy. So Amos can come here.
Okay.
And he can take one shot with 8 action points. Nice shot. Even though it didn't do too much damage. And then Ivan could maybe come. He doesn't have too many action points, so if he comes here, he's still able to shoot. So yeah, maybe we can do that. He has in pretty good cover. There's 2 bushes in the way. So yeah, he can take the shot from here. Okay, wasn't able to hit. And now we just hope that this guy doesn't have a grenade. Okay. So this guy clearly is some kind of suicidal maniac. And we can just keep shooting him, I think. 9 points. 9 points.
Хорошо.
More M16 bullets. Yeah, I'm really hoping that we are going to find M16 rifle from this sector. I mean, it would be completely like so wonderful at this point of the game. I think that we are in the phase of the game when we should start finding these M16 rifles, because we are already so far. I mean, we're over halfway through this island, so we should be able to find pretty good stuff from now on. Okay, Ivan can maybe leave some interrupt time, and he can just stay there. And now he should go and get the bullets, I think. He can give the grenade back to Amos. I wonder if we should get also this rifle, these shotgun bullets, and give the shotgun to Ivan, but the shotgun
12 gauge
is at 80%, so it's not in perfect condition. Yeah, Ivan will just get this ammo now,
Хорошо, хорошо.
I think. Amos can just stay here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
2 clue.
Yeah, I wonder how many enemies there are still left in this sector. We have already taken care of
Okay.
5 enemies, I think. So there shouldn't be too many left.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So far we have really done very well against these enemies with only two guys. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah. There could be maybe enemies here, but I think that they would have come to help their comrade here when we started shooting, so I don't think that there's any more enemies there, so maybe Amos can just stay here. Okay, we will just leave the bullets there for the time being, and we can come to get them later.
Okay.
So Amos can go here, and I can maybe come like here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
We can just keep on going forward.
Okay. Да? Хорошо, хорошо.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that Ivan doesn't get injured anymore, because if he gets more injured, then he will start bleeding, and at that point we are not able to bandage him and
Хорошо, хорошо.
to suffocate his bleeding, so that would be very, very bad.
Okay. Да?
Now Ivan can go here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
And Amos can go here.
Okay.
So there's still a little bit left this land area. So let's hope that the last enemy is going to be somewhere around here. And we don't have to swim across the water. Yeah, there still seems to be a lot of enemy movement, so maybe there's even more than one enemy left.
Okay.
Let's see.
Да? Хорошо, хорошо. Хорошо, хорошо.
Я вижу противника. Меня он не видит.
Okay. So there is also a poor enemy. So I can just stay there. And Hamos, he could come here maybe. Or he could just try to interrupt. Yeah, maybe he can come here.
Okay.
Just kneel down there.
Да?
Yeah, so the enemy didn't notice us, so that's a good thing. Hamos can maybe stay here, and Ivan can just come here, I think.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Черт.
There's the enemy. He's in poor condition,
Хорошо,
so
хорошо.
Ivan can just come here. And he could take one shot maybe. Because this enemy spotted him, so he knows that Ivan is here. So it is maybe the best idea to just take one shot. Okay, he wasn't able to hit, so he'll just stay there. He is in perfect cover, so it's not too bad. And Hamos can maybe go here.
Okay.
I'm just checking if it's possible for some enemies to shoot our guys from this island, but it's quite far away, so it's unlikely that they were able to hit our guys from there. Okay, this guy is also pretty suicidal. He just runs towards our guys. Now our guys don't see him though, so he's somewhere around here. Maybe I could go here and he could try to shoot. I'm really surprised that Hamos also doesn't see this guy.
Да?
Yeah, let's go here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Черт.
Okay, Ivan spotted this guy.
Me?
So I think that we can take a couple of shots with Hamos. He doesn't see the guy, but he can still take like just blind shots. Pretty good shot. Okay, maybe we just take one. And Ivan. Yeah, he can maybe take one shot from here. He needs 4 points and no 3. He needs 5 points to be able to kneel down also, so he can take shoot with 9 points. Okay,
Хорошо, хорошо.
so we'll just go here. He's in pretty good cover. Yeah, this is very suicidal enemy. I think the Ivan could actually take 2 shots from here. There's 2 pushes in the way, but this guy is not behind any kind of cover. It's very surprising that he decided to go there. Hamos can also take a couple of shots from here. Very nice. Very suicidal enemy indeed.
Not bad.
And yeah, we're finding very good stuff from here. Also, like three bags of Magnum ammunition, so this is very good. So we will be able to use the Magnum also after this day. So we have the rifle, and we have some rifle bullets, and we have the Magnum. So this is looking very good indeed.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So I don't think there are any more enemies here. So, this still wasn't the last enemy. Another attack. Use the tapper. Okay guys, take care of the enemies, please. Oh, that wasn't very nice. We lost 2 tappers and also 2 guards, so that definitely wasn't a good thing. So we can maybe transport 2 guys from here to here, because definitely this sector with the trees is more important than this sector. 24. But yeah, now we have a real dilemma here. What do we do? We would need to go to this island to take care of the last remaining enemies. And we have this water here, and I think that there are snakes in this area also. So it is very dangerous to try to swim there. So at this point I actually think that it's maybe just better idea to get all the loot, and we can just head back, and we can just maybe try to plan to do some other thing. We cannot capture this sector now, we have to swim across the water. And we would at least need the knife to be able to swim across this water, so in case the snake attacks one of our guys, then we can use the knife to take care of the snake. But now we don't have the knife here, so it is... and also Ivan is a little bit injured, so I really don't want to do that now. So maybe Ivan can give
Me? Okay.
cold ammo to Hamos next turn, and then we can just take some of these items with us. So I will just go and take these Magnum bullets. And there's also these goggles, but I think that we have quite many of those, so maybe we don't need to take them with us. We can take them with us tomorrow maybe.
3 boxes of...
Yeah, that's a very good thing. We got this ammo. Okay.
Me?
Okay, doesn't see anyone. We could maybe try to spot the enemies from here, so if Ivan goes like here and he can just look to this direction.
Me?
Those can also come here.
Okay.
And we can just try to spot the enemies there. I mean, it would be very nice thing if we could actually capture this sector.
А?
So we can maybe go here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Я вижу противника. Меня он не видит.
So he was able to spot the enemy. So I think that it would be really, really beneficial if we could actually capture this sector. So maybe Alan could go here somewhere and he could try to take a shot. Could go even here. It's very dangerous though to go here if there's some other enemy also coming. Let's see. Here I think that he would like have pretty, or here also he has pretty good line of fire there. So yeah, he can maybe go here.
Хорошо, хорошо.
And he can take one shot. Very, 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 very nice.
Me?
Amos can also come maybe closer.
Okay.
Okay. So, maybe we can back up a little bit and hope that this enemy will try to come after. But he's already critical, so I'm not sure if he's going to come and chase us. I don't think so. But he's in pretty much perfect cover now. Ivan could take a couple of shots.
Me?
If Amos goes here, he could potentially hit the guy, but it's very unlikely. I mean, he has very good cover here. He doesn't have very good weapon. So I don't think that he will be able to injure Ivan. So he could just try to shoot the guy from here. Yeah. Maybe we can back up a little bit and just hope that this guy doesn't
Хорошо, хорошо.
run away. We can also maybe go like here.
Okay.
We will just stay here, and if the guy starts to move, then maybe I will interrupt. He still sees this guy. Okay, now I can go forward.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Sure.
Okay, now he was able to spot the guy.
Хорошо, хорошо.
It is quite hard to hit this guy, but he can try from here. Oof, so close. Yeah, nice shot.
Хорошо.
And still this wasn't the last enemy. So
Me? Okay.
we can still try if we can spot the enemy. Okay, the guards are right there.
Да?
Ivan can go to the very tip of this
Хорошо.
bridge. He can go wait here. But yeah, I really don't want to swim across this river. As you can see, there's snakes all over the place. So it could potentially lead to Ivan's death if he tries to swim across the water. So I really don't want to risk it at this point, especially because so far this sector has gone so nicely and we have been able to kill the enemies and get very good loot. So I think that at this point we will just we are going to be satisfied with this result, and we will start running away from this sector.
Хорошо, хорошо.
We already found a rifle, 2 grenades, and some magnum ammo, so I'm really satisfied with that loot.
Me?
So the next day we just have to take a knife with us, and then maybe I can swim across this water. It's going to be very risky, no matter how you put it. That's our best bet, I think.
Да? Хорошо, хорошо.
So we can also maybe take these
Хорошо, хорошо.
M16 bullets with us. I'm sure that at some point we will find an M16 rifle also.
Okay.
And at that point, of course, these ammunition are going to be invaluable.
Да?
So Hamos can also take these ammo.
Okay.
And I'm not sure.
Okay.
A 20.
M16 ammo.
Да?
And
Хорошо, хорошо.
just
Okay.
run back to our home sector.
Да? Хорошо, хорошо.
Yeah, and there's this mustard gas grenade somewhere around here. Yeah, there. But I'm not sure if I'm willing to risk
Okay.
it at this point. I mean, it would be very good grenade. This would be very, very good grenade, but I mean, these explosives have had the tendency of blowing to our face recently, so it's kind of risky to try to pick them up now. Maybe we could come tomorrow and we could pick them up, but I definitely want to pick these rifle bullets here. So yeah. So I will just leave the grenade here. And we can come back it later.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Get it later. Almost can get
Okay.
these shotgun shells.
Okay. Да? Хорошо, хорошо.
Yeah, I'm really satisfied with the result that we have gotten from this sector.
Okay.
Ivan got a little bit injured and his items got damaged.
Да?
Some of his
Хорошо,
items
хорошо.
got damaged because of the grenade, but still I think that this was a very good result for us. We were able to take care of some really tough enemies, and also we got some really good loot.
A box of
At least some rifle bullets, so that is very good.
Да?
And there's a grenade somewhere over here. Remember where it was? Here. Okay. So next time we come to this sector, we will
Хорошо,
be
хорошо.
able to gather that grenade.
Okay. Да? Okay. Да? Хорошо, хорошо.
Yeah, it is very unfortunate that we cannot capture this sector right now, but
Хорошо, хорошо.
as I said, it's just too risky. I mean, at this point, we are very reliant on
Okay.
Ivan's skills, so I'm not willing to risk him under any circumstances. Okay, Ivan just waits here, and
Okay.
Amos will just gradually catch up.
Okay.
He will come here, and then next turn we can travel back to our own sector. Yeah,
Okay.
that's very nice. I'm happy about this
Хорошо,
result.
хорошо.
So I'll just save the game here, and I will end the video here. And we will see you in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. So we will see you in the next video, but until then, take care.